Okay, I'm always talking about doing this, so I'm gonna video it real quick. I am doing my winch line. See that tree? That's the winch tree. Okay, here we go, party time here. We're gonna head from the truck here to the tree, wrap a tree saver around, and we're gonna retension our winch. So I've got the whole winch rope out, and I got it out because I didn't tension it and I had to winch something, so it got all jammed up. So you'll see there's my hook and there's my soft shackle. Here's all the winch rope. You want to have seven hoops around here before you start. 7 rungs. For those of you that don't know that, you want 7. It's even a little, if you look at it, see that? See it? You can see that. See that? The space in there. So we'll get that done here in just a sec, where there's 7 good ones on there. But I mean, you can see all the marks. Like, this thing gets the ever-loving life use out of it. So I'm just gonna retension it here. There you go, just getting out of the truck. All right, so what you're gonna see here is, I got it tight. Okay, we're here, we're tight. Okay, that sucker is tight coming out of there. Going to here. So we're tight. Going to my tree, okay? I'm not gonna do anything. Truck's in park. Truck's absolutely in park. Winch line to my tree. What you're gonna see here is, this is gonna be tight around the tree too. I guess I'll go over this. I'm not Mr. Recovery. But what I talk about here is, see how I've got that ball in the middle? And I've talked to you guys about this before. It's in the middle. That's what I've been told is the way to do it. You hook through both sides of the tree saver. This is your freaking Harbor Freight tree saver. Truck, okay? What I'm going to do now is winch the truck in neutral up to, you know, probably here where this puddle is, and then I'll bring it in from there, because it doesn't need to be tensioned the whole way, but you need to make sure that it's tensioned further out for where you would be winching, and that's important. But now is the time where you want to go through, inspect your line, you know, make sure your line's all good. When it's got some tension on it, make sure all is well with your line. Inspect all that, and that's when you want to do that, okay? All right, so from here, okay, I'm in the truck. Truck goes in neutral. Truck's in neutral. Let off the parking brake. Turn on the old winch controller. See it light up there, green? I got my foot on the brake because I want to tension said winch line. Let it go back. So I'm tensioning it with the brake. Yep, here. Zoom in there, fool. Do what I want. All right. Yeah. So I am out here. Guys, I'm in the freaking truck. Okay? Got a little bit of a slope. All right, so at this point, I'm in neutral, truck's in neutral. I'm going to get out. And at this point, okay, I don't want to teach you guys bad stuff. I almost stepped over it. You never want to step over winch line. So you want to go around. The truck to a safe distance. And what's going to happen is my truck's just going to do its thing to get where it needs to go with tension. See how it's going through it? It will do its own thing. And this is how you want to tension it. You're using the tension of the vehicle to get on it. Theoretically, let it rock back. It should start going the other way on the spool. I hope. That's the hope. Okay. See how we got her bunched up right there? But she's moving. She's moving on the spool. We shouldn't be bunching up. We're not. I'm gonna go ahead and back her up a little bit. And I'm gonna turn my wheels a little here so I can get the truck straightened up. But it is gonna do its own, thing here. So what you do now is I usually just come here and it's in neutral. Truck's in neutral. Just turn the wheels. You kind of want to just keep it in where it needs to go. And you'll watch the steering wheel correct itself. See it? It'll do what it needs to do to be straight. Get her straight again. There you go. And we're back. How are we doing here? See, we're bunching her up right there. Truck's gonna go back. This is why this is such a big deal here, because we get bunched up in here. See that guy that crossed? You guys can't see it. See that guy that crossed? But see right here, I'm literally pushing the truck back. That's how that's gonna work. So you can literally just get back here. It got loose. Truck's still in neutral. Ba-do-do-do. Come back here. Flip her back. Pull her back a little bit. Put her in neutral, or put it in reverse. This is a bit of a ordeal. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but it's extremely important to do correctly. And there it is, tight. Put back in neutral. Bada bang, bada bam. There we go. And here we are again. We're back on track. Want to keep it headed that way. Okay. Keeping her tension, keeping her good. So I do this probably, I don't know, couple times a month maybe. And then I usually just turn it like this. Then we're gonna go in, and it'll start fixing itself. But you just gotta make sure you're not going over top of yourself. That's the biggest thing you want to do there. So again, just keep turning her. All right, it'll do its thing. Keep it going. You just don't want to have gaps. See, as I'm going through here, I'm not even getting you guys. You see, it's not digging in. That's what you want. And that sucker is tight. That sucker is tight. Oh, Sorry, guys. All right, so now I'm at the edge of this side. What I do from here, it's just traversing this. And I mean, again, guys, I'm not a master at this. Just how I do it. This is just how I do it. Turn it toward me. And again, this guy's tight. Oh, do what I want. It's tight. Okay? You just want to give it the opportunity to do the right thing itself. And I mean, this winch line is wet, wet, wet. All right, it's turning. The wheels are facing that toward me here, and you're going to see it going down the line. That's what you want to do. Then here I am. I'm going to get to the center of it. Then I'll straighten my wheels out. They're not quite straight right now, but I'll straighten them out. So now I can hopefully manipulate it itself. So now I got my wheels straight. Okay. I am jacking with this freaking. Well, we should see it. We don't want it bunching up the drum. You'll see it here. I wish I could do. Guys, I'm not perfect at this by any means, but you can see the winch is not all jacked. The line's not all jacked up. And that is what matters. Really. We don't want all those dug in lines. So, and then I'll go back, turn the wheel again. Actually, I want to turn it away from me here. And again, I'm not in the truck, guys. So we're just doing the thing here. And it should start. Yep, you'll see it cross its way down it again. It's just traversing, dude. All the whole way. Now, in this instance, I'm going downhill slightly. I'm at a slight downhill. So I'll get in there. I'm not going to try and break my winch line by any means, but I'll get in there and give her a little break. Tension it up. There we go. And moving back on. And we'll traverse that way down the winch line. All the way. Get to the end here. Kind of check the line there. Get to the end. Then what do? Shocker, shocker, shocker. Flip her back this way. And I'm going to go through this mud puddle in my yard, but it ain't going to matter. Because I'm winching. There's nothing on the truck. There's like nothing on the truck happening. Okay, got the wheels turned again. And what should start to happen is we should start to go down the drum the other way. Hopefully. Yep, there it goes. Down the drum. See it on the lead here. Just like that. We'll get all the way down the drum. Now let it roll back a little bit. And all I'm doing here, guys, just retensioning the winch. That's all we're doing. Getting tension on it. Okay, we're getting up to the end here. And the reason I keep stopping it like I am, guys, is because the motor gets hot. The winch motor gets hot. So you don't want to, and I'm close. I'll go a little closer just for shits and gigs, but I mean, we're pretty good here. I mean, we're pretty good and tight here. You'll see. Come on, focus. There you go. See how it's good and tight down in there? That's what you want. You don't want it all bunched up. Oh, crazy. All right. I'm gonna need my freaking lockers to get out the damn, to get away from the damn house here. Okay. And I'm gonna go in a little further, try and get it to, there's mud coming out of that bad boy right now. All right, go on down her. All right, there it goes in the middle. Straighten her out. We'll finish her up here in just a sec. Should finish somewhere near the middle, quite frankly. There we go. And that is how you do that. And then I usually take it here, take it loose. See how I just loosen it up like that. Okay. One big thing that you guys want to make sure, gosh dang, I got this gimbal here and I don't like it doing what I want it to do. Okay, so one thing you want to make sure here is, guys, everybody says don't follow it in. Okay, so there's my fair lead. It's been used, but you don't want to follow it in. So I'm gonna unhook this real quick and see if this will stick with us here while I do that. It would be cool if it did. All right, I'm learning. I'm not a YouTuber, but I talk about this enough. I feel like I should teach you guys about it. So what you do here is you push that guy up against it. This will slide down the neck. It's just a slide system. Pop that off. Okay, there we go. Where's her around there? I mean, these are awesome shacklets, okay? And they're just getting abused here. All right, so all right, now you turn it like this, turn it like this here, tight. Now, one way to tell, so one way I can always tell is if it's doing this, and I'm going down the road and I notice it's doing that, your winch ain't right. That means your winch's not right. So you should be able to tighten it on there. Like that, it should just come out. So what you want to check, what I always like to check when I get here, is this is why I don't have a light bar in my bumper. I go here, I caprice pull, and that is how easy that should be. Like, it should not be difficult to free spool this thing. Go back to lock, and really nothing here matters, because this is just the first shit you're pulling out. This first stuff you're pulling out anyways, and then that should be tight. That's it. Pretty much from there, off, and get in there. Off, my winch is off. It's all off, and it's tension. So it's all good now. It's all wound up in there well. You know, again, not perfect. None of it's perfect, but that's how you do that. Want to make sure the truck's always running, even on turning wheels and whatnot. But like, you really want the truck running because it eats a lot of battery power. I do have the cord for this, but let's be real, guys, that's just not as cool. And I want to be cool. So that's how I do that. That's my winch tree. That's how I do it. I'm just at home. You can see where the truck's been dragged through the yard. Nothing crazy here.